I want to talk about communication next. There's a really great communication utility for interdepartmental communication called Slack. You may have heard of it before, you may not. Slack is both a computer app and an iPad app. So I'm going to go ahead and just open Slack here. Now this is free to use. You can have different, essentially like chat rooms for your department. So here is called a Mac admins chat. This is something where I'm attached to thousands of Mac users around the world. Your own topic area may have something like that. So if I click on El Capitan, this is everything about that operating system. If I click on the puppies tab, this is pictures of cute puppies. So you can see how a Slack can have these multiple rooms on whatever you need. So if I click on add a new channel, I can either make my own or I can find somebody else's. If I want to switch from my Mac admins to maybe something else, I can sign into another team and I can add that in there. So I can even make my own Slack. I'm going to switch over to my iPad so you can see what it looks like on the iPad. So if I click on Slack here, I can sign into an existing team or create a new team. So again, I enter in my email address. I can name it, so I engage team Slack demo. And it'll even ask you what kind of URL you want, what your username is, and I can get notifications. So now I have just set up my own team and I can invite other people and I can send a link inside there. Now you can see I just have the general channel and I just have a random channel. And I can also do private messages in between people, but it's good for if you want to get entire groups to talk about something. So maybe you want to have one on topics for biology and we want to talk about ecosystems. We can have an entire room devoted to ecosystems where people can put in questions there, get notifications, jump into that chat room and talk about things. I use the Mac admins one a lot for Mac questions. If I have a question on an app, whether it's good or not, whether other people have used it, or if maybe I'm running into an issue on that, I'll actually talk with other Mac admins and have a dialogue right inside that channel. There's an entire channel just for apps. If I want to create something else inside there, I click on the plus sign and I can either search a channel or I can create a new one. So we're going to call this one the apps channel, hit create. I could say, is this public one or is this not? Hit create. And now I have a chat room right in here that other people can join into and have a full dialogue. And I can jump in and be part of multiple channels at the same time. So it's a really useful communication tool.